What them haters talking about?
What's up, family? I was in these YouTube streets just cruising along, minding my own business, when I came across a video by Olivia Alexa. If you're not subscribed to her channel, you're only hurting yourself. She was talking about how a lot of women neglect the beauty of dating a struggling man, but that is where the foundation of trust is made. The loyalty, the commitment kicks in because he's not trying to win you over with his money because he don't have any. Say, fam, that's a standing O right there. A lot of women, ladies, let me go ahead on and preface this by, just reminding y'all, because some of y'all might be new. You don't really know how I rock. But I love the ladies. I rock with y'all for real. But y'all know how it is. Some women do have patience problems. They want it right now. Boom. The problem oftentimes with a dude who already got money, and for you guys out there that got money, I got to speak on it, man. For the people first and foremost. I got to remove myself. This might hurt me a little bit too, but I got to speak on it. A lot of times, dudes with money are not tripping on a woman one way or the other because they have options. So if one woman don't want to act right, they got 10 more lined up waiting to take her spot. The guy who has limited resources, he puts everything into that one woman in most cases. Now, that's not to say that a dude who ain't got money is not capable of cheating. We know that not to be true, right? But by far and large, a guy who got it, he got options, he's more than likely going to exercise those options. And that is also not to say that every single guy who has money is going to step out on his woman. I'm just saying, I'm speaking in general. The dude with money is also suspicious of women because where was this line around the corner of women before he had money? And then just like that, he got it. The line wrapped around the corner. All of a sudden, he's handsome. Anything he says, he's a genius. Does that remind you of someone? Rocks are not really rocks. And you heard what he said, man? Man, rocks are really rocks. Think about it, man. Rocks really ain't rocks, man, if you really think about it, Typically, before a man gets to the bag, women are not lined up around the corner trying to hook up with him. They're not trying to date him. They're not hoping that he asks for their hand in marriage. But when he get the paper, the line is shh. It's all the way around the corner. So now that he has his pick of the litter, he's thinking to himself that, man, who can I trust? So oftentimes when a man got it, he thinks he deserves every woman out there. He thinks he's earned that right to not have to be exclusive to one woman. It's difficult for him to trust because in the back of his mind, he knows the truth of the matter is, in order for him to really, really, really know for sure that you're with him for him, he has to lose everything. A lot of women hop on social media and they see the cars, the big homes, the jewelry, the fancy condos in the sky. They see the stacks on stacks on stacks of money. They see everything but the struggle. The woman who was there with him during the struggle, she knows what it took for him to get all those things. And she's not trying to go back. That's why she will be more protective of him and his money in most cases. There are always exceptions. But in most cases, she's really looking out for him because she don't want to go backwards. She's been there, done that. She's not trying to go backwards. So when she see him frivolously spending his money on stupid stuff and just giving money away to people that she know is undeserving, she's like, wait a minute, no, we're not doing that. Wait, that's the value in loyalty over money. Like anything, fam, if it comes too easy, you don't really appreciate it. Think about it. If somebody give you a couple of $100, you might run right through it. You may spend it in less than a minute. It'd be gone just like that. But if you had to go to work and earn that $200, $300, $400, $500, you're going to be a lot more discerning with how you spend it. It's the same reason why most of the time renters make worse tenants than homeowners, because your renting is not yours. You didn't work for the down payment. You didn't work to build the house. You didn't put any tender loving care into it. You didn't paint. You just moved in and you live there, and then when it's time for you to go, you're gone. And if you leave a hole in the wall, so what? You mess up the carpet, so what? A lot of times people get in a rental car and do donuts and all kinds of stuff. But when the car is yours, you're typically gonna take care of it better. It's the same thing with earning a spot in a person's heart. If that person can remember you going through the motions with them, they can remember y'all eating ramen noodles together, when y'all lived in the basement at your mama's house. And I'm not saying a woman got to live in the basement with the man or with a dude. You got to find some dude who lives in his mama's basement or whatever. But I'm just saying, I'm just trying to get you to the struggle part. A lot of times the dude may not have it when you first meet him, but you got to look at his potential. So I agree with Olivia. The man who's struggling is going to have to win you over with consistency. He has to win you over with respect. He has to win you over with his time, because that's really all he has. The dude with the money, he just throws some money over here and boom, and make things happen. He didn't have to work for it. So you're going to always value what you had to work hard to get over what you didn't have to work hard to get. The struggling man understands the living paycheck to paycheck, the sweat, the concern about not having enough, working his butt off just to buy you something nice. Sometimes having to work for months to get it, to buy you something nice, or just to take you out to dinner to a fancy restaurant. He remembers that. And guess what, fam? He remembers when you went through it with him, right? Oftentimes you'll see dudes who got it, and their wives will be like average looking women. And other women be sitting back thinking, I can get him. I can get him. I can take him away from her. And no, you can't. No, you can't. Because she got something that you ain't got. Loyalty. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?